Closer to you than it is to me. And besides that, you're young. Thank you. I think we got to move.
I'm ready.
Oh, I thought you said to hold on.
I did, but I'm good.
Okay. We're now joined by the Texas Longhorns. I'm always in a hurry.
You are always in a hurry.
Coach Vic Schaefer, student athletes Rori Harmon, Aaliyah Moore, and Joanne Allen. Congratulations to all of you on a big win. And Coach, we'll let you make an opening statement if you'd like. If you don't want to, we'll go straight to questions.
Well, first of all, I couldn't be more proud of my team. We came here to win a championship, and I think you saw today some really determined kids. I think these young ladies were absolutely not going to be denied. They're not intimidated. They're not afraid. They had a warrior mentality. We talked about it in the locker room. Having that mentality going into competition, there's so many things you have to do. And being tough isn't just about being, stronger or more physical. There's so many things that go into toughness. Playing your third game in 3 days, coming off an overtime game, knowing the way we play. That game today, y'all, was won in August and September on the track. I believe it. I've always believed it. My teams have typically played well this time of year because of it. And this team today, I wasn't real fired up at breakfast this morning at film, but that first 5 minutes showed me they were ready to go. And I told them the first 5 minutes would be really critical to the ball game, because I think it establishes that, what the tempo is going to be like and that we're here to play. I thought Rori controlled the tempo of the game. First of all, we ran our offense probably as good as we have all year long, and we made shots. We got our shots, and we got them when we wanted to. I thought defensively, obviously, you hold that team to 58 points. That is a special, special effort. And, we really wanted to control the tempo. We wanted to try to do some things, get deep in the shot clock defensively for them. And I thought our kids were really, really special on that end, especially that first half. I think we're up, 39-28. And so, again, I just think a lot of things have to happen. When you're going to go play number 4 in the country, you got to be able to do those things and have this young team with obviously with our kids. I just thought we did a really good job today. Again, we're playing way beyond our years right now. She may be a freshman, but she's not playing like a freshman, right? Amo comes off the bench today, 12 points, and again is really had a significant injury earlier in the year, and it's taken her a while to get back. But man, getting some tough rebounds. Her and Shay Holly had 6 offensive rebounds, I think, between them. And then Jo is she's just the ultimate warrior. She's the ultimate competitor. She believes, and she just wants to win. And she's my kind of kid. I mean, that's all she cares about. She don't care who gets the glory. She's the glue. She's just consistent every day. And I appreciate her for her trust and confidence. Again, we think she and I would both say we both serve an incredible God. And to watch how those kids played today, to see the flame in them, there's no question. We're going to give God the glory for number 26 today, and we're going to go home tonight. We're going to have tomorrow off. We're going to get ready for whoever they pick for us, to play this next weekend. But You guys, that was a special effort today by some really special young ladies that played their absolute guts out. And you don't win on paper, just so you know. You don't win on who's supposed to win or who's won however many they've won in a row. Like, we haven't even been here that long. So that doesn't really matter. What matters is today. What matters is what's inside these kids' breastplate. That's what matters. It's the competitive spirit. It's the will to win. And that's what matters in athletics. It's also what matters in life. And these kids, they were not going to be denied. And I am so proud to be a part of them and to be their coach, because they showed some incredible toughness today.
Okay, question. We got a question on the front row on the right side, and then we'll move over across the line.
David Smale, Associated Press. Rory, your coach has bristled in past days that you weren't on the first team, all Big 12 team. Was today a statement for you?
I was really just playing for my teammates. I wasn't really worried about awards. We just wanted to get the big championship win, and we did. So.
Hey, Coach, follow-up for you. You got 2 quick fouls down low early on, but you guys kept pounding Alyssa Smith. Was that the plan all along, to make things uncomfortable for her?
I mean, we've got some really special players down there. And, I think our bigs have continued to develop this season. We weren't like this 2 months ago. But again, you don't stop on the, late January, early February and go, well, what we got's what we got, and pick up a check. You keep working. That's what we've always done. It's what I've always done in my career, and it's what these kids have done. They just kept working. And I think our inside players have continued to work, continued to develop, and I think you're seeing the fruits of their labor. And so I think you got to give kids credit for continuing to listen, continuing to be coachable, and want to get better. A lot of kids won't do that, but they do. These kids have been really coachable.
Got a question on the front row?
Joe, obviously this is an emotional moment for you as you're showing right now. Just what does this mean for you after these last 4 years?
Man, I just feel everything right now. I can't even describe it. I'm so blessed to be up here. Like, I give God all the glory, because there were so many times I could have gave up, and I'm so blessed to play with these girls, to be coached by this man, for him to have so much trust in me. It's been really hard. This win means everything to me. Thank you, Coach.
You're welcome. Thank you.
And then, Aaliyah, how did you feel about your game today? I mean, you had to stay ready, and you get thrown in there, and it's not like Melissa's a nobody. That's a 2-time All Big 12 Player of the Year. How did you stay ready, and what did you think of your performance? And then, Joe, what did you think of Aaliyah today?
Honestly, just no fear. That was probably the biggest thing, and just staying ready. Coach always says, when I call your number, be ready. And so I just kept telling myself, be ready. And then just like I said, be fearless out there. At the end of the day, just be fearless. Like, that's really, I have a tattoo of it, fearless, right here. I live by that every day. Just go out there and be fearless, yeah.
I just knew we could compete with them. I mean, she's an amazing player, but she doesn't want to foul. So if you're not going to be that aggressive underneath, I knew my team can compete with her, and that's what they did. They played their game, and we got the win because of it. And Aaliyah stepped up big time. We needed her, and she showed up.
We got a question on the front. Oh, right here, front.
Lila Brahmer with the Kansas City Star. For any of the players, I know, you guys hadn't lost a game since the start of February, and those were back-to-back losses against Baylor. Was that something that was on your guys' mind today?
Go ahead, Rory. I would say we were just focused on this game. Yeah. We're not worried about the past. We're focused on the game that's ahead of us, the next game, and it was Baylor. I mean, we're not really worried about the loss, but we are trying to improve on our mistakes from those. Yeah. Obviously we came focused and ready to go. We played the game 5 minutes at a time, and we won every 5 minutes.
And I also want to add, the whole time I was thinking about our seniors. This is really, really huge for them. I was like, I have many more years to play this game, but I was like, this is going to be big for them. And so, like, I don't think you understand. Like, I want to do this for you and Audrey and Ebo so bad.
Yeah.
And to see y'all so happy, like, that's, it just, yeah, it makes me really happy.
We've got a question on the front.
Yeah, Michelle Vopel, ESPN.com. This is for Rory and Coach Schaefer. Rory, I know taking charges is just what you do, but the charge you took against Nalissa was a huge play in this game. Can you just talk about the fearlessness that takes? And Coach, can you talk about that too? I mean, that's not an easy thing to do, to give up your body like that, and she did that just, without thought even.
Well, we work on this in practice. I mean, we have drills. I mean, to be able to take it in the game, you have to take it in practice. And I'm not worried about. I will sacrifice my body for my teammates. I mean, that's what Texas is about. I mean, yes, I mean, she's pretty big and I'm pretty small, but you have to know the stats at the moment. Know that. I mean, if I take this charge right now, they're probably going to have to take her out. So I took the charge, didn't feel nothing, and got right back up.
You've seen my teams over the years. It's just what we do, right? It's how we do it, and it's a really important part of what we do. It's the saying in our locker room. It's not what we do, but how we do it that separates us from the rest of the country. And I would say that, Michelle, you've seen her now 2 straight days. I think this kid separates herself from the rest of the country in a lot of areas. And I think our team does too. Just how hard we play. We're fearless. Like she said, we're pretty tough, and nothing really rattles us or shakes us. If it does, Joe usually grabs them, and she's got that look in her eye that gets your attention. And so, again, it's what we do, and I know you know that. You've seen us, seen my teams a lot, but it's just part of what we do, and our kids get so excited about that. I mean, it's an energy, boost when we make plays like that defensively. Joe took a charge late in the game last night that kind of sealed the deal, and so this is what we do. And again, it's part of our it's part of our DNA. It's who we are.
Question on the front.
Vic, I'm not smart enough to know what the NCAA is thinking, but do you think this might put you guys into one conversation?
Hey, it's a great question.
2 conversation, or
why not? I mean, really, go look at our net ranking, which I have no idea. I'm just talking from a pride standpoint, and who we just beat, and who we've beaten in the last 2 months. But why not? If they were going to make them a 1, why not us? I mean, we just beat a 2, who's still a 2 supposedly, and now we just beat a 1. Why not? I mean, I don't think anybody's going, oh, goody, goody, we got Texas in the NCAA tournament. So I think it's a great question, and I think it bodes to be considered. Again, and I don't ever lobby, and I'm not lobbying, but I think it's a great question. It's a good question. Good job, buddy.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And then, are you actually going to take time to celebrate this one, or are you going to be studying later tonight?
Well, we're kind of screwed up. I mean, I want these kids to see, hey, who buys a watch that has to be charged and it's dead? What time is it? 3:56. Okay, so I mean, we're kind of screwed up in that it's going to be hard for us to see the selection show unless we can get it on the airplane via Wi-Fi. Time we get back, shower, change. I mean, it's going to be a messed up deal, and I want these kids to experience it. And I'm interested to know what we're going to do, because I want these kids to experience the full joy of what they just accomplished, experience the celebration here. At the same time, I want them to see their name called. And you know what? If we're on the airplane, it might cause a problem on the airplane with all the screaming and hollering, because, and rightfully so. So it'll be interesting. We'll get back tonight. We'll have media, waiting on us there. And I'm hopeful that we'll be able to get these kids in front of them. Tomorrow will be a day off, and we'll start breaking down film tonight. Kristen will be ready, and we'll get ready for whoever they send to Austin.
And my last question, Rory, what does this win and championship mean for you?
It means everything. I know we definitely did deserve it. And like Amos said earlier about the seniors, I really was thinking about the seniors, right? They push us every day in practice to be who we are. You have Lauren every day come to practice in our ear, focus. We have Joe, like, get it together, odds, trying to make sure everybody's in the right spots. I mean, you play as hard as we do. I mean, you have to come out in the end with the win. So that's all I have to say about it.
Vic, I'm going to help you on that airplane ride. We're going to take one more question, and then we're going to let you go.
Thanks.
Okay.
Vic, the Big 12 is having one of its, best, just seasons in recent memories, top to bottom, and the tournament this year recorded, some of its best attendance numbers in recent memory as well. Just what's it been like to, coach and be a part of that this year?
Well, it's obviously, it's been special. I think we had a lot of Longhorn fans here today, and I appreciate those folks traveling and making for a great environment. And, yesterday was a true road game pretty much for us. We had a few fans, had some fans, but, I think, again, our league is really good. I mean, it's got great coaches, Hall of Fame coaches. It's got, the next generation of WNBA players. And our league is tough. And so, again, I think, I'm glad we're able to add to that this year. We've lived in the probably top 10, top 12 most of the year. We're going to finish in the top 10, which I'm so proud of this team to be able to do. Again, I don't think, people realize what this team's accomplished, the youth, the inexperience, and the immaturity that we have with basically one starter back. So it's really, my hat's off to these kids. They've been phenomenal. And again, I've been doing this a long time. I've been a part of some really special teams, and this team's right there. I mean, they're right there with some of the most special I've ever had. And to do it, again, our future is extremely bright. And so I'm sure it was a great event for the Big 12. And, our fan base in this league is really special. And again, we appreciate the opportunity to be a part of it.
Well, congratulations to all of you, and best of luck for the rest of the way, and go right to the top, all right?
All right.
Thank you.
Praise the Lord.
Good
Good
luck to
morning.
you. Good luck.
Wait, is it on? When does this election show start?